So hello everyone, this is your Krishna from Women Today YouTube channel. So in this channel we have been interviewing many women entrepreneurs and also working women across different cities in India and also across different countries in the world. We are going to different cities in India and we are doing offline interviews and also we are doing online interviews like this, and also we are doing online interviews not only in India but also across different countries in the world. We are just doing regarding good interviews. So today's our guest is from New Delhi and her name is Mansi Shakewar, and she is a great famous anchor over there. So I welcome you, Mansi ma'am, to this Women Today YouTube channel. So please kindly introduce about yourself to the audience who are watching this interview right now, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. A very good evening because it is evening right now. So, this is Anchor Mansi based in Delhi, and I do anchoring majorly, and I'm a personality development coach as well. And I give more classes about spoken English. So, these are the things, and I'm a German language expert as well. So, these are the things, and I'm just blending all these stuff and taking up with me. So,
Yeah,
this is my small introduction. Yeah.
that's a great introduction. Not only a small introduction, you have tell everything in a only single simple thing, because you're also an anchor. I thought you were just an anchor, but you're also a German language expert. So tell us, ma'am. First, we'll just talk about the anchoring part. So beginning, at what point of time in your life, right after your high school, right after your college, did you make up that okay, I wanted to pursue a professional career in being an anchor? So tell us about what inspired you to become an anchor. Is it someone like coming to you and telling that you are good in speaking so that you can just try for anchoring, or is it like you just wanted to attend many functions, you want to attend many award shows, you wanted to be present in front of the camera, you wanted to be present in front of a group of people, and you are sure that okay, you are much capable in handling a lot of people. So this is the thing which I am able to grasp some kind of ideas. But according to your heart, what made you inspired that you wanted to continue your professional journey and being an anchor, ma'am?
Hmm. So, being a professional anchor, actually, this was an unexpected thing happen into my life because I haven't thought like I'll be one professional anchor because when I was studying in my college time, so I thought like I want to be a teacher because communicating with people was the thing that I really passionate about. So but I thought like teaching is something that I would be having a boundary of, but I wanted to do something which is having no boundaries, right? In anchoring there is no boundary. You are just meeting different ages people. You are meeting kids as well, you are meeting mid-age people as well, you are meeting people who are 60 plus as well. So this is the thing which is giving just giving me the thing like there is no boundary at all, and there is no working hour wala thing like no fixed working hours. So I wanted to do something that just gives me the boost to just meet different people, to just connect with more and more people. So how it started, basically, I just, as I have told you, I wanted to be a teacher. Then unexpectedly I become a German language expert as well, because this is the dream of my mother. Like, she wanted to become a French language expert in her pastimes, but she didn't afford it because of the financial problems. So she thought like, if I would be having a daughter, then I would be, it would be good if I'll see her as a German language expert or a French language expert. So I pursued it in between my college part, and then I have worked as a German language expert for 2 years. And then in between, when I was working as a German language expert, somebody told me like, Mansi, you are a good speaker as well, so you can host our event, which was a celebrity award show. So that's how I
Which
started.
celebrity, ma'am?
It was just, yes.
I'm just anxious to know which celebrity did you anchor for the very first time, ma'am?
Actually, she was basically she was a co actor in Mahabharat series. If you would have seen a Mahabharat serial, which would be just Indian melodrama. Jo,
So most
we
of the
are
South
watching
Indian,
it on
yeah,
TVs and all.
of course,
Daily soaps. We
yeah,
right.
of course, people North India they do watch Mahabharat, and also people from South they do watch people who have acted in most of the Mahabharat serials. Will be mostly casting of the people from the north, so it is just dubbed in regional languages in South India, and people used to watch it during the Sundays and during the weekend, something like that. So we do, I mean,
Right.
people in India know about Mahabharatam, so no need to have any kind of introduction for it. So please go proceed with your answers, ma'am.
Yeah, so she was a co-actor there. So yeah, that's how, it gives me the direction that I thought, like, this is my thing. This is the way I can, just go and make my name into. So this is the unexpectedly expected thing.
Yeah, it's like what you're saying is like something like related to a movie from Jackie Chan. That movie name is Accidental Spy. So he'll be working as a normal salesperson in one company, and because of some incident, he'll be turning into a spy. So in the same way, like you just wanted to be a teacher, but an opportunity was given to you that you are very well good in communication. So why can't you try for anchoring? So you just entered it, anchoring a celebrity from regional soap opera, like in Indian movie.
Right.
Indian serials. So that's how your journey do proceeded. I do understand. So that's a great kind of
Yes.
initiation from you, ma'am. So also on the other hand, you being an anchor, you're just planning to do any kind of real life live exhibitions, live events, live functions, live celebrations. So consider you're just going to organize an event, like it may be for more than 100 people, it may be more than 1,000 people. At the same time, it may be an age of it may be an event for a normal corporate meeting, it may be an event for celebrations, for what to say, for
Right.
home festivals, something like that, normal Indian home celebrations like a wedding or reception. So at the time you used to host a lot of persons over there in front of a lot of persons. So how do you actually handle, how do you actually plan for the event which is going to happen by a week or in the future, ma'am?
See, for every event, like, if even if it is a small event, even if it is a big concert, you always have to study about your event, right? So that's what I do. I study the event. I, just connect with the organizers, and I, just ask them what kind of people I'm going to meet, what kind of audience I'm going to have, what is the generation gap, and all, so that I can prepare my script and all. So these are the things which I keep my just keep into my mind. And yeah, that's how we make it. Like, even if it is a big event, even if it is a small event, you have to prepare yourself. Basically, preparation is a key, and you have to rehearse as well, sometimes, because even if it is a very big event, like, recently I have done an event for Volvo, which is a very big company. So for that, I have to rehearse it like twice or thrice, whole script, so that there will be no mistakes at all while I would be speaking. So these are the things, just preparation and studying about the whole event.
Yeah, of course, the recent event, the Volvo company is a very great company in the world because it manufactures car which doesn't, which can't be kind of hurt in any way. That's a great legend, Volvo company, and hosting such a great company. So it's like a great tremendous pressure which we have. We should make everything correct at the very first chance because we can't make mistakes. We don't have, we have
Right.
zero time to make mistakes. Of course, in front of a lot of people, we'll be very panic and we will be having a lot of pressure. But the thing is that we should have a lot of practice because even in cinemas, even in making movies, like irrespective of the, I mean, what to say, other than any kind of stunt scenes, but when we are stunt
Right.
scenes can't have any kind of second option. They should go only in the
Correct.
first move. So but when it's coming to an emotional kind of speaking communication with others, if
Hmm.
we do any kind of mistakes, there is always retakes which we can do, but which we can't do in the real life events being an anchor. So that's a great kind of good introduction from you because a great company like Volvo is hiring you to be an anchor for an event is something like you have already performed well. So that's what they make you as an anchor. So that's a great thing, ma'am. So also at the same time, what do you think is the best way and how can one make oneself true to the passion of being a host? Like most of the anchors, they'll be thinking like they're doing the perfect way, but according to your style, what makes one to be a very successful anchor in any kind of events, be it a corporate event, be it an event where a family function get together or something like that? What do you think is the main thing which one should have so that they make sure that they're doing a very successful job in the anchoring now?
See, I think, like, if you are a public speaker, if you are an anchor, so confidence should be there always, right? And I think what is a basic thing which we used, which we always have, is just handling the just public pressure. Sometimes, if the celebrity is not here on time, then how you are engaging people, how you are engaging the audience. Maybe the MD is not on time, so how you are going to just connect with the people. If you're even the people who are sitting in front of you are making, sometimes making faces like it is getting late. So how you are handling all the situations makes someone a good anchor. So where in that situations you have to be stay calm, because audience is a mirror. I think so, right? Whatever you are feeling yourself, whatever you are feeling into yourself, they are going to pretend the same. If you're giving energy, then they will give the energy back. So I think you should be very confident when you are on stage. You should be you should understand how to engage the people if there'll be something when unexpected moments come. So these are the things which you have to understand, and you have to just speak gracefully and keep everybody's attention on you. This is the whole basic thing which you have to do as an anchor. If you're good at that at this point, then I think everyone, whoever is trying to be a successful anchor, or so they'll just be succeed, they'll get the success in a short span of time.
Yeah, I do understand that being a successful anchor in simultaneously and also at the same time being a person who is going to handle pressure in front of the crowd, is both these kind of combinations are very good to be a successful anchor. And the very basic criteria is confidence which one should have, because we should face a lot of unexpected situations. Of course, that's the part of the game. So can you tell us any kind of real life experience, like you had any kind of technical glitch, any issues with that, like any kind of unexpected twist and turns which you made yourself nervous, and you are like, okay, you can just handle it but for more than 5 seconds, but you'll be back, at least it will take a period of around 5 to 10 seconds to be back to normal. So tell us any kind of real life experience where you want to make yourself back to normal. So what was the things that you had to face, ma'am?
I think technical glitch is very common thing which can happen in any event. Even if it is a very big event, I have seen some anchors are standing on the stage and there is a technical glitch, and it is a very big event. I have seen these all these things on YouTube as well. So this is a very common thing which happens. So yes, I can share one thing. Like, I was hosting one concert. It was a kind of dandiya night like thing. So around 2,000 people were there, and suddenly my mic was not working. Allow me a moment. Suddenly my mic was not working, and then basically I was singing a little song to engage the people, and my mic just went off, and I was just connecting my eye to the just a music engineer there, but I was singing it like without mic. So people started singing with me. So this created a very nice moment then, where I'm not having the mic, my voice even not going there till the back, but everybody was singing that song with me to hype me. So sometimes audience also helps you, right? They also have a heart. They really don't want an anchor to get stopped in between the whatever she or he is doing. They are really there to help us. So I think you should have not make a helpless face. You have to smile. This is the thing. Smile is the key. Whenever you are smiling at the kind of unexpected moment, so people used to take it very light-heartedly. So they'll see like, okay, that's fine, that's all right. So that's how we can engage with people and make that oops moment to wow moment.
Yeah, I do understand, because I'm speaking to many people via interviews, and I'm used to ask these kind of questions. What gives you the most confident in your life? And they'll be speaking like, okay, the confidence is the main key. Smiling is the main key. Because I have spoken to many persons like who are participating in beauty pageant industries, and I'll be asking them, okay, when you're walking in the ramp, and how do you make yourself to be confident? Then they'll be telling like a very simple, you just smile. Smile is the very
Right.
simple thing. That I'm very what to say. I'm flabbergasted. I'm surprised too. I was just hosting many interviews today, and in the previous interview I asked the same questions. What give you confidence? The same answer which you gave now. Smile. The same answer, the very good, that good soul, that very famous person also told me in that interview. So many women's, and also the same time in events, in anchoring an event, particular event, I can see most of the female anchors over there. So tell us, what role do women actually contribute to this kind of events, and also how can a society can help the women who are doing any kind of anchoring events in any kind of corporate events or something like that? So tell us about it, ma'am.
See, I think a female anchor, I'm not basically, just comparing between male anchor and a female anchor, but I think like it is just my mentality, or I can say like a female anchor boost the audience, I think like more than a man. I'm not saying like properly, but there is no comparison, but I'm just saying because she can give more energy to the people, more empathy, and yeah, that's what I can say about. And if as you have asked me like how society have to help him, he'll help her actually to get just more shows and all. So I think there is not just about anchor society. I don't think like there we should have to use the word help or something like need, right? Because if I think like if you're skillful, you are male or a female anchor or whatever designation you are having. So if you're skillful, you'll get the work. Maybe this is not your time, maybe you are getting some less shows, or you are just making your name. But if you are really skillful, you have the grace, you have the confidence inside you, so you will make your name, however you are a man or women. So I don't think like society needs to help and all. So but if you have that quality inside you, so everyone will see it one day. So this is what I believe in.
I do understand that women anchors have a special kind of empathy, a special kind of aura in them. Of course, male anchors do perform well, but the thing is that when coming to a song, when coming to not only Bollywood or Kollywood or any kind of Hollywood movies or Hollywood songs, the female voice, which in turn, which gives some kind of good aura. So I think the voice is the very necessary thing for an anchor, and being a female voice is something like which is a really a great a one step higher, one step ahead. I do understand that what you are trying to tell me, ma'am. So there are a lot of difficulties in anchor. So being an anchor, what do you think is the basic difficulty in that you think that okay, for anchoring a show these kind of difficulties do exist? So what do you
Right.
think is the basic difficulty that you face being an anchor, and can you tell me any kind of remedy in order to overcome that difficulty, ma'am?
A difficulty, where if you're talking about any profession, there are many difficulties. So as anchoring also have some difficulties. It could be different for boys and it could be different for girls, but I'm just just telling you about only anchor word. So when you are starting doing anchoring, so there is very less chance and that you're getting more events, because this is a game where you have to make your name first, and then you are going to get shows, and you are having more connection with people, more connectivity over calls and all. So this is a game where you have to connect with more people. First of all, if you have no connections in the starting, in the beginning time, you'll be not having that much shows. And sometimes some anchors used to quit this profession because they are not getting more shows, and they just make their direction into the corporate world, they join their jobs back and all things. So I would suggest through your channel, like if you are an anchor, and or if you are maybe thinking about doing anchoring, so yes, of course there will be difficulty. First difficulty and the main difficulty is like not getting events by on time, when you have just when you are a beginner. So you can do one thing, you can join any kind of job whatever you would be doing in the past, and then side by side you can do anchoring. And then when you'll make a name, a stamp of your name, then you can just quit that basic job, and then you can majorly do anchoring. That's what I have done. So I was working as a German language expert for 2 years, and side by side for the weekends and all, I was taking events, and I was connecting with more people. I was, just I was attending some meetings as well. So that's how, I just created a sphere around me, like connectable peoples, right? Who were basically organizers. So yeah, so when I realized like now it is my time to just quit with the job and start with majorly anchoring, because I had many events at time, and then I can't take leave every time, right? So that's why I quit my job, and now just majorly doing anchoring, and it is going well. So that's how I think your anybody who is listening me, so that's how your journey can also just become the same. Just don't lose, or don't disbelieve yourself. You'll make your name one day if you have that fire inside you.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
understand, ma'am. From the beginning, you were telling that the difficulty which you face being an anchor is not getting proper shows, but we should not leave this skill thinking that okay, we will not be having enough in the future. The thing is that the answer which is told by you, it's not only just for the people who are trying for the anchor. It's not. It's also for the jobs. It's not. It's all. It's not for the. It's not for a conventional job. It's for the jobs which is totally different from the conventional job. Like what to say, if you're going to try for any kind of acting career, then you will be having acting chance, you will be having a role one day, and after 5 years you will not be having any roles. But the only thing which we, in any kind of industry, consider it may be a movie industry, it may be an anchoring industry, in any kind of industry, the basic thing which we should have is networking with good right number of people. Because if we have more than 1,000 people who is very network, who's very good relationship with us, with a good connection, then we can get jobs accordingly. Not only for anchor, we can just get any kind of jobs. So the basic thing
Right.
that you told is really good. Networking is the very good thing, so that each and everything comes to us as at the right moment, ma'am. So also at the same time, if there is any kind of memorable events that you would have hosted, like tell us what are the kind of good memories which you had while you were just hosting an event, ma'am.
I think for me, every event is memorable for me, because every event is giving me another story, like another story, unfolded lives kind of things. So, but if I'll talk about only the events which are just related more about memories, is hosting 50th wedding anniversaries. Why? Because in 50th wedding anniversary, all the family members and friends, old friends of the couple, used to join, and their conversation are very nostalgic. So I really like that thing, and even recently I have hosted one 50th wedding anniversary, and the couple who had the anniversary were so emotional, and the lady was basically crying because she was feeling very overwhelmed, because she was saying like, I can't express my feeling, like how these years went. So it was just a little journey that we have started, and now it is 50 years of a lovely relationship. So this is the thing I really feel get more emotional in. So because right now where we are living, the life is very unpredictable right now. I'm just talking like genuinely. Many very rare people just come to 50th anniversaries. So this is the thing, right? Everybody is coming, everybody is like groom side and bride side wala thing. Everyone is very happy. So I really admire 50th wedding anniversaries, because it just connect them just more properly, and they used to feel so good around each other.
Yeah, that's a great thing, ma'am, because these kind of memories, it's close to our heart, because we make sure that we are doing something for our soul. Our soul gets fulfilled not by the money, but the kind of satisfactions which we do kind of good to the positive persons, like kind of positive vibes to the society, and getting some kind of good blessings from the people who have crossed the 50th anniversary is something like a great thing, because that kind of blessings will actually make you go higher and higher in life, ma'am. So yeah,
Correct.
You also tell us, ma'am, you're doing a lot of kind of events. So how do you actually balance both your professional work with your personal life? Because once you go to an event, there may be some kind of timings which you can't decide. But they'll be telling you to host an event like for 3 hours, but it will be going for more than 3 hours. So at that time, you can't just go and concentrate on your personal life. You can't just go for a dinner. You can't have some kind of prop. You, of course, you'll be going some kind of gatherings with other family functions, but you can't attend your own family functions. So similar things will be happening like that. So tell us, how do you balance your professional and personal work, ma'am?
Actually, right. Time management and prioritization is very important. But there are some things like you said, like some people are saying like we are having an event for 3 hours only, but it will take. I know it will take 5 hours. 5 hours is just necessarily. I know it, but sometimes if you're coming into anchoring, just profile, you have to have patience when the organizer or somebody is saying like it will take a little time or you have to sit, you have to wait, so you have that patience, like okay, that's fine. Because if you really love your work, then I think these things doesn't matter. Because after all, if you're feeling very kind of anxious that time, like no, it is my time, I'll host for 3 hours only, and it is, you have to pay me right now. So these are not the things that is very respectful towards your profile as well. So I think patience should be there. And yes, about my professional life and my personal life, I keep some days free for myself as well, because it is a profile where you work according to yourself, right? Whenever you don't want to work, or whatever dates you really don't want to work, so you can just, if you're getting a call from the organizer, you can just say like okay, I'll not be able to do it. Or it is just your choice, right? If it is your choice to go there and just if you are, if you want to have more money, then you can do it, right? If you are just fed up with the money, or you just really want to spend some more, relax for a luxurious life, then you can just spend all the time at your home as well. So it is kind of a choice thing. And I really think like I take care of myself every time, I energize myself. If it is a time for me to take a little break, so I take it, because I want to be very energetic whenever I'm going to host for the next event. So I don't just take every event like la la la. No, I don't do it, because I think like just giving more energy to the people who have already booked. So it is the most important thing for me.
So I do understand that they're speaking for 3 hours and they'll be hosting it for more than 5 hours. So tell us, ma'am, how do you actually keep the audience entertained throughout the 5 hours? So how do you have some kind of tips that you wanted to tell, and how do you actually make them entertained throughoutly, ma'am?
See, if it is 3 hour and it is taking 5 hours, so the before 2 hours, I'll connect with the people, and there are some activities we can, just start with them, or we can call out the kids first of all, because the mid-age people don't be used to be very shy in the starting, so they don't just participate while dancing and all. So I call out all the kids in the hall, so please come and we are going to do this much activity and all. So in that activity, in the last round, I just ask them to please bring your parents on the dance floor. So their parents come, right? So they are doing dance, and after that, we keep them engaging with some kind of more activities, which if I'll explain, that will be a long video. But yeah, so we have some, activities lined up. So that's how we can, just engage the people for 2 hours or more than 2 hours as well.
Okay, ma'am, fine, ma'am. So tell me, is there any kind of advice you'd like to tell to your juniors who wanted to be a professional in female anchoring? Like what to say, if there is any kind of juniors right after their college, or even if they're pursuing any kind of degree in their college, and if they're pursuing any kind of high schools, it's not like people with a certain age should do come and host an anchoring. It's like something like people who can communicate well with people irrespective of any age, they can host an event. So tell us, what kind of
Right.
tips or advice would you like to tell to your juniors who wanted to become an aspiring professional anchor, ma'am?
See, first of all, I'll just suggest them to please believe in yourself. I know you can do anything. Whatever you want, you can do it. But first is believe. Sometimes we lack of belief, and then we think like, if I'm not, just getting the events, I should, just quit with that profession. But you have to believe in yourself, and just keep practicing your skills, keep practicing public speaking. You have to just if you're not having events still, you have to practice the script, right? In this event I have to just go with that script, or in this event I have to go with that script, so that script would be in your mind. You don't have to watch it, or you don't have to look at it once you'll be on the stage. So these are the things, basic things you have to just keep into your mind. So yeah, this is the thing basically. Being an anchor, there is nothing very um, you know kind of scientific things that we have to understand it. So this is the thing, like, you have to practice makes everybody just perfect. So yeah, if you are a junior anchor, or if somebody who is listening is just trying to be an anchor, so you just go on that path. I know there could be many of the challenges, but you have to just jump over it, and you have that believe in yourself, that you'll, no matter how much challenges are coming, you have to just going. So this is a spirit you should have into your heart.
Yeah, that's a great spirit. Whatever comes in our life, life has to go on. So that's a great kind of sayings, and that's also a great kind of message to your junior anchors, ma'am. So most of the people also ask why they are doing this kind of anchoring jobs. So why is it even necessary to do an anchoring in any kind of wedding celebrations? Because it's like it's not an event which is related to any kind of other things. Like corporate events is something like, okay, we have to address the guest in order to make sure that we give the products and we display the products to the right persons at the right time. So for that we need anchoring, and for other kind of business we do need anchoring in order to display the kind of events, in order to explain the kind of products. So something like that. But for family celebration functions, most of the people are asking like, okay, why do we need an anchor? Because it's our family, so we have to do something, we have to celebrate, so there is no need any kind of anchor. So at that point of time, what is the main thing which you think that, okay, anchoring will actually impact with these kind of good deeds, it the celebrations, it will just give this kind of good vibes. So what kind of good things that you wanted to share with to people who think that anchoring is not necessary, and why do you think that anchoring is very much important, mainly for the festival gatherings, ma'am?
Right, your question is very, very nice, and I think this question will give an impact to people who think like anchoring is not very necessary into weddings. I think in haldi ceremony, in sangeet ceremony, in Mayras, and all these 3 to 4 events we do have in wedding. So anchoring is very much important. If you are somebody who really wants to do a simple haldi, or just kind of only rituals, then it is your only choice that you are not hiring one anchor. But if you are somebody who is really into creative things, who really wants everyone to feel engaged, everyone to feel kind of heard, and feel enjoy, so you have to hire an anchor, because anchor just do that thing which a normal person can't do, because an anchor hypes everyone, right? If even if there is a family function in my if it is a my wedding, right? So I'm going to just hire one anchor, because I know my family is not going to do dance or do fun kind of things if there is nobody to tell them, right? And I'm not going to be the one who is going to tell, now it is your time, because it is my wedding, it is going to be my wedding, right? So if it is your function, if it is somebody's function, an anchor makes the people hype, makes them engage more, makes the event even more beautiful and smoothly go on. And I think if you hire an anchor for wedding purposes, so everyone feels very engaged, and everyone would be having a smile on the face if you are hiring a right anchor then. So this is a very good perspective.
Yeah, I do understand, ma'am, because anchoring is something like a job which actually provides some kind of hype which is very much needed for the people who are coming to attend a good festival. Like most of the people, if they come to functions and if they are not having a smiling faces, then it will not be good. So anchor is the
Right.
only person who conduct some kind of events, make some kind of jokes, kind of go and interact with people, do kind of party songs, they kind of do some kind of fun comedies, jokes, kind of good motivational speaks, some kind of things which will actually trigger the kind of happy hormones. So in order to trigger the happy
Right.
hormones and in order to make them come live to the event, they
Hmm.
may be right after the frustrated work, they will be coming to the kind of family gatherings and they will not be able to come to the good mood. But when we do have an anchor, then they will be coming, that it will make them come out of that kind of frustrated job kind of things, a kind of depression, and it will make them go into a phase where they can be happy.
Correct.
So I think this is the
Correct.
very much necessary criteria for an anchor to be present in each and every corporate events, not only corporate but also mainly for family celebrations and functions. Of course, for corporate events, it's just another kind of work. But for family gatherings, they have to be
Correct.
happy, and in order to for the people to be happy, they should have some kind of happy hormones released in them, which is actually triggered by the kind of anchors who will execute these kind of functions by the kind of very well speech. That's a great thing, ma'am. So one last message. This is the last question which I'm going to ask in this interview. So is there any kind of message which you would like to tell to the people who are watching this interview right now? It may be to the men or women, maybe to the teenage or the young kids, it may be to the middle age or the old age persons. What kind of message would you like to pass to the world, to the audience who are watching this interview right now, ma'am?
Um, yes, I would like to, just give one message. If whoever is listening me, if you want to be an anchor, or if you are pursuing something else, I want you guys, if you're not good in public speaking, then you should be a good public speaker, right? Because if you are a good speaker, then you can, you'll have more opportunities wherever you go, right? If you are working as a corporate employee or somewhere else, or maybe you are running a business, if you are a speaker, then you can convince people very easily, and you can convince them on your demands or whatever. So I think, just being a public speaker right now in this phase, where everybody is upgrading themselves, so we all have to, just upgrade ourselves and be a good speaker, good listener. Yeah, that's it. If you're a good listener, it will work for you, like in at your home as well, because you're listening to your family as well, just replying accordingly. It will give you a good response at your corporate office as well, or wherever you're going, right? You will understand everything positively and properly. And if you're a very good speaker, then you can convince everyone, and you can, just give happiness by your words, right? What is more beautiful than, just spreading smiles by your words only, right? Even you can't even, just purchase a smile by, a genuine smile by money, right? Sometimes we can purchase something like very good and then we are smiling, but what is I think this is very important, this is very beautiful, like you are complimenting somebody and he or she is smiling. I think this is the best thing ever. We have to be very expressive wherever we are going, because expression and being expressiveness is very important in this era, I think. So this is my message. Like if you're not that much expressive, then you have to be, because that's how your life will be very smooth
Yeah, of
at
course.
all, perspective of your life,
Yeah,
and
I do
and in
understand.
every field.
Yeah, that's a great message. Of course, in every field there must be smile in the faces. Not only it will give some kind of confidence, but also the same time smile is very necessary. There is a famous saying from Charlie Chaplin that if you haven't smiled one day, then you are just losing one day of your life. So everything starts with the expression, and mainly the expressions which is given by the anchor to the people who are watching the events conducting by them. So it's like the kind of thing which is actually a mirror to them. So if they laugh, we will also laugh. If they kind of do some kind of funny expressions, we will also will be having some kind of funny expressions. If they have some kind of motivational speak, then we will also be having some kind of motivational speak. So everything
Right.
starts from the expression, mainly from the anchoring who is hosting the show. Actually, like I'm doing anchoring, you actually gives me some kind of good vibe. So the way you speak actually makes me to host this interview, right, because of the kind of interaction between us. So that's a great kind of message from you, ma'am. So people who are watching this interview, do subscribe to our Women Today YouTube channel. So please do click on the bell icon so that you can receive notifications whenever I do post new videos regarding new women entrepreneurs and also working women across different cities in India and also across the world. So thank you once again, ma'am Mansi Shakewar ma'am, for coming and joining this Women Today YouTube channel. So you have given a lot of message to the young people and also to the people who are watching this interview regarding anchoring kind of service that you are doing for the society, and people who wants to become a good anchor, if you want any kind of coachings, or Mansi Shakewar ma'am is there in New Delhi, you can just go and have her. And people who wants to book some events and have some anchor in their daily family functions or any kind of corporate events, Mansi Shakewar ma'am is there available to help you out. I'll just mention an Instagram link down in the YouTube description so that you can go take a look ahead of it and you can just message Mansi Shakewar ma'am. You can also, if you wanted to tell anything to me, you can just comment in the comment section so that I can just upgrade myself in the next interviews. And today is Krishna signing off this Women Today YouTube channel, and today's our guest is from New Delhi. She is an anchor and her name is Mansi Shakewar. So I wish you all the best for your future ventures, and just thank you for allowing me to host you via this interview. And
And I
we'll
would like to thank you. I would like to thank you for having me here. It is my honor to, just connect with you. Thank you so much for having me here, Mr. Krishna.
yeah, thank you. Welcome you, ma'am. So good evening. Have a nice day, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.